Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm making another video, and there's some stuff that you need to know of what's going on, of how the goats are able to make wishes. The reason why they're able to make wishes, the goat race, the Bethlehem race, is because the xenomorphs. When the xenomorphs do handstands, it changes the equilibrium inside inside the Afghan lands, inside the Afghan lands, and it creates more zinc. The more zinc that they have, um, the more abilities they have in terms of making wishes. So zinc is one of the main ingredients for the whites to make wishes. Okay, zinc is, and every single time the xenomorphs do a handstand, they they bring in a lot of zinc from their heads. They bring in a lot of zinc from their heads, and that zinc is slowly hypnotizing the goat race to be dead. It's slowly hypnotizing the goat race to be dead because every wish that they make is infusing with their bodies and their archetype and their way of living of the Bethlehem's is not in sync. It's not in sync, and some of their leaders know, some of their leaders know that they're gonna die because they made ultimate deals with the devils, saying, "I'm gonna have them all inside my body, but I have these nukes. I have nukes right here to end your life if you try to betray me or dupe me in any way." So, um, the whites, and the xenomorphs are working angles to take out the goat race because the goat race is really known. What they're really known for is eradicating entire generations. That's the reason why the goat race had to go down as well, like the reptilians, because they don't give anything a chance if anything can find their land. Anything finds their land, they bring a bunch of shit. They bring a bunch of boats. They bring a bunch of shit to take them out. Periodly, they take out the Bethlehem race. So, um, they're all working angles. They're all working angles. Really are all working angles to have each other completely eradicated. And those who work in the carnival of fools, those who have never answered questions and just did what they're supposed to do or just did what they wanted to do, their chances are high of surviving because it doesn't have nothing to really do with the pull, any type of pull. So if you go into the carnival of fools and you don't answer any questions, you don't answer any questions at all. You don't answer any questions at all. Your chance for survival is it's higher. Your chance for survival is higher. Um, so if you don't answer any questions, you'll survive more. You'll survive more in the carnival of fools. There's just there's a I don't know if I said before earlier, but the difference between Nevalence and Gormagon is that Nevalence is a male energy and Gormagon is a female energy. It's a female energy. That's why Gormagon and Nevalence don't really do business in front of each other because of the energies in the room, the energies in the room that they have. They're so freaking magnetic. Like some like each other and they're attracted. And they want to have sex. Like they're like a natural order of things cannot be messed with. I'm like, this is not part of the schedule. I'll nuke everything if I don't have my time. So that's how Nevalence and Gormagon have been defeated. They were doing practices that are not supposed to be part of them at all, and they thought they were above the law because they couldn't be seen. But you are being seen. You're being seen by each other, and guess what? You're blind. So really, you're sensing. You're sensing your reality and putting everything together for those who created reality. For those who created reality. So Gormagon and Nevalence have already failed and fallen hundreds of years in the future, hundreds of years in the future, because of their straight out loud, outlandish profanities inside a room of having sex with little girls because I feel like it. But they're being destroyed. They're being destroyed by the machine. Their way of life, their way of thinking, everything has been defeated has been defeated because of technology. They could not stop fiending, is what they said. They put yourselves in a black hole, and they're expecting many to come to them by the magnetics. But every single video that I'm putting on, they're losing gigatons of technology. That's the Nevolence and the xenomorphs and the Gormagons. They're losing gigatons of energy. So no, they've already defeated hundreds of years in the future because they got caught up with the big head race, and the big head race was the ones that were just above everything because of the size of their heads. Basically, anything that has an advantage wins the fight. So basically, if you have the permanent advantage, you permanently win. That's why the big head race doesn't want anybody to know where they're at, what the big head race is saying. They don't want nothing. They're pure 100% degenerates. Purely 100%. And they're being eradicated by the dozens inside my intestines. Because my intestines has become a freaking anal tube um, um, spy street world, something like that. Just spice, because they can't get out of it. They can't get out of the fact that I smoked spice, and the fact that I smoked crystal, and the fact that I have micro particles of that inside my body, and all the infinites that are connected to my body. It's growing. It's growing. You understand? It's growing, and they can't get rid of it. They can't get rid of it. And others that love it, that are just basically invincible, like, no, I'm invincible. I got freaking crystal meth in me, and I got freaking, I got this other shit in me. And guess what? I don't like you because it doesn't get me bloated and high. It actually heals my body. Yeah, because these are what my ancestors taught me. Okay, so whatever life is because somebody decided what it's gonna be, because of fashion tube mentality of what's beautiful, what's ugly, what's acceptable from reality. So the main enemy is Trons. The main enemy is the Trons. The Trons have defeated those who come to planet Earth leaving carnivals of fools, leaving trays. They saw them coming. And they hit them with a freaking ice beam. They said, look, they can't move. They're hit with an ice beam. They're frozen. Like, some are even dead that are known to being invincible. So Tron has perfected, because of defeating uh, the Nephilims. Though the Nephilims, they came from a different society, because Nephilims was working for those who bring the Carnival of Fools. But Nephilims got defeated by Tron. Tron was like, no, we're all about the pixels. But even Tron couldn't get in the pants of the Looney Tunes, because the Looney Tunes are the ones that are the freaking most freaking holographic mutants out there. They're the most holographic mutants out there. So Tron owns everything, but there's domains that Tron can't go in. So Tron is being seen as the number one troll when it comes to misery. They'll make you work for hundreds of years just to fucking outweigh a room, to turn on a blender to have your entire family grinded away, to be drinked away right in front of you. They perfected misery. So if you want Tron to be erased, just keep saying it. Tron, you've outreached your limit and you mean nothing. Keep saying it every single day. Tron, you outreached your limit and you mean nothing, which means that you turned into a robot race in every way. You reached your limit and you mean nothing. Because if there's a limit that you reached, then there's a conclusion. It's a climactic conclusion to all of your missions that you've been doing, Tron. And guess what? You got freaking turned into robots. You got turned into robots because of the first Carnival of Fools that were around. Tron, you weren't around when the first Carnival of Fools came out. It was all just the seeds from the beginning. They probably knew everything that was going to happen before that and said, let them. Because in the end of everything, when they get big enough, we'll have all these lights and energies and all these big walls that just turn them into a button on a blender to grind their family away anyways. So that's why Tron is freaking mastering misery, constantly lying periodly to get their way. So when they're saying there's no profanities, none of that, don't move. You move your arms and legs, I'm gonna kill you. Try not to move. If your body's going this way, do the secret drunk technique. If you're going this way in your body, go this way in your head, and to create your own equilibrium inside your head and your body, inside your head and body. So when you're going this way, go this way, and you're balanced. You're balanced. So Tron is the main enemy because Tron has defeated their allies. Tron has defeated their allies who was helping them bring all the shit. They're like, look, they hypnotized us, they froze me, they raped me, they did all these things just because they had power over me. They had the advantage. Anything that has the advantage, they're gonna fuck you, rape you, torture you, everything. They may think if you can't see me, I can do whatever I want. Okay, eradicate your entire family. No, because you can see me. I'm gonna use your mentality backwards on you. I'm not gonna follow you. You're gonna follow me. So when you flop over, when things flop over and go, you're gonna have to be grinded away, your world, to keep it going. They don't give a shit about each other. They really don't. They're always plotting. Always plotting. And if you're not plotting, don't fucking move. You can't stop moving. It's your fault for being an idiot, putting so many goddamn infinites in you. Of knowing what you need to do and all this shit. So um a lot of the whites at Jamaica, they put a lot of poppy leaves in their anal. I think it's at Jamaica or Africa. They put a lot of poppy leaves in their anal, and they say you're not allowed to bring any drugs to this place. They're like, what? No one likes their anals checked because why? If a freaking tribe guy sees your anal when they're doing it, he's gonna start plotting. Well, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? You answered a question. Guess what? You moved. When you're not supposed to be answering questions or moving. And guess what? Guess what? You're not allowed to be the one who brats out or acts like a bully, telling them what they can and can't do. So guess what, Aztecs and Jamaicans? If there's strict rules, or you're not to be talking to them, if you answer a question and it's not true, because you don't know what you do and you don't know what they do, but you answer anyways, and you don't know the full out through, then you deserve to be executed or killed, whatever they see it as. You deserve to go. If there's no outlet, what does it mean when you go? What does it mean if you're not allowed to leave this domain and there's no outlet to you have to go? What does that mean? Because you answered a question, because you moved, right? What does it mean? It means you're gonna die. That's what it means. It means you're gonna die. If you can't leave, you have a schedule and you're not allowed to go past this part, because what? Wars start over it, especially when they were drunk back in the old days, going over it, saying don't go over, and they'll kill you. Why? Because I want more money. It's that simple. We're not friends. I want more money. All right? I want more money. So just know now, when you go to Jamaica, tell them like, no, I don't care, because you make me angry anyways. You make me angry. I'm not. Listen, the only reason why I work with you whites is so I can get money. It's the only reason. So, Jamaicans, you have every right when they answer a question or when they're moving their legs like a fucking cockroach, like how cockroaches move their legs before they have sex and shit. Acting like that, they act like they're mocking you. They're mocking you, saying you're cockroaches and your heads are too small and you're slow. They're mocking you. Every time you feel like they're mocking you, get a lie detector test. Get a lie detector test. No, and just be straight out. I want to know if you're lying or not, and I want to fuck your anal. Because I'm the bully brat of my fucking domain. That's the honest way to look at it. You answer a question when it's not true, I'm gonna fuck you. You move when I tell you not to move, when it's my time to talk, I'm gonna fuck you. Because I have the right to be the bully brat around my place, around this realm, especially when it's my time to speak. So Aztecs and Jamaicans, have fun being fucking bully brats, taking down the fucking whites because they don't know how to stop fucking putting poppy leaves up their fucking anals and moving around. killing everybody in the Carnival of Fools. Have a nice day.